All right, howdy, howdy, howdy. It's Dr. Radionik here with an early morning / late night, depending on your perspective, of course. For me, I haven't slept yet, so technically it's still my nighttime, which is cool because I said I would put a video out tonight, and it's still tonight. How awesome is that? All right, so basically today's video is going to be an update on what I did with Radionika. So you could probably tell that I was working with some of the Goetic Daemons, not demons, particularly Camio or Caim, depending on how you want to pronounce it, but essentially a divinatory entity or archetype if you want to be psychological. So anyway, I drew up this diagram for anybody that actually is interested in trying this out for themselves, because it's quite cool, actually. And yeah, so let's get to it. So I know a lot of people are already going to know, but basically, when we use a tarot deck, we're sort of channeling our subconscious. You could use necromancy to amplify it, so you could use communication with entities to get the answers you want. Or, like I choose to, you can combine things, so you use a little bit of ceremony to summon the essence, or bring out the subconscious aspect, if you will, by pantomime. The idea being that you create a personal connection with what you're doing, because the more personal the connection, the stronger the connection. I also detailed this in my post about the different phases of it, and ending with the radio orgonomy, just to amplify the effect. So over here on the left side, you have 6 cards laid out. Some of them are detractive elements, so these are things that can take away from your psychological development, and some of them will actually help you progress. So at the top, you have your prejudices, self-limiting beliefs, underused talents, hidden talents, exposed weaknesses, and overused strengths. So basically the way it's written out is all of the things that are sort of subconscious are the things that if you expose them, they can give you strength. However, if you rely only on your prejudices and overcompensation, then the aspects are detractive. And here in the center, we're using Camio because that's the sort of energy that we want to attract. And in the center, we have the timeline. Now, the timeline is influences from the past, how it affects the present, and how to change. So you have all those aspects. Now, if you don't figure out how to change a situation by using your basic common sense and your good judgment, then that's going to have a bad effect on it, and that's where the black arrows are going. If you use all of those elements wisely and put them into play, then you can move ahead. All right, and here on the right side, you have the expansive elements. So those are things that help broaden your horizons. And then you have the connections to the hero journey. So this would be like an expansion of the Fool card from the tarot. So at the top, you have main personality trait. That's going to be the thing that helps you or hinders you, depending on how the card's laid down. Below that, you have don't be blinded by. So those are things that you're subconsciously blinded to. How to fix. And then up at the top again, you have watch out for. So again, you know, those things that we're blinded to. Below that, the cavalry, or unexpected things that will help you along your way. And finally, you have your hidden power. So it's something that you never knew that was there before, but has been slowly developing in the background, and can be that thing that's like the game changer, the flip of the coin toss that finally wins you the match, so to speak. So my aim in all of this was just to give you like a basic introduction to the diagram. Now, it's okay if you still have some questions and you're still kind of wondering, like, what does it all mean? How do I interpret this? We're always going to have questions. It's a good thing. Questions are good. So I'm going to show you that in the next video, where I'm actually going to do a spread and lay all the cards down and explain kind of how it works. From my own perspective, of course, because each person's interpretation is going to be different. This is Dr. Radionik, signing out from Radionika.